I feel like in the spinoff of Baywatch, Pamela Anderson will find out that she has a long-lost Black sister, and it'll be me. And I'll be like, duh. This is me, right? Hi, Pam. Oh, what was her name on the show? Hey, girl, I'm your long-lost sister. Let's run sexily down the beach together. That's what this hair is giving. Hey guys, it's your girl Naisha, aka thedrenee, and I'm back with another wig review. I'm really excited about this wig review because it answers the age-old question, can blacks wear blonde? Well, and I know I've had plenty of blonde hair before. I just recently did a review on Tamila by Janet Collections Natural Me line, and I had her in a sun-kissed brown, which is that deep, rich, chocolatey brown, and some bronzy, and then it has some blonde pieces. So yes, but today's wig is blonde for that booty. It is a blonde, and I am so excited to review it. It's probably a style that you've seen before. It's actually a style that I've had before. And it's funny because as I'm recording, I'm looking at this wig, which you may not recognize is the Latisha wig by Outre, but I doctored her up because if you are familiar with Latisha, she comes with, like, she's long and I'll put the link to that review below. I just wasn't feeling it that way, so I doctored her up. And it's funny because the wig that I'm reviewing today is Neesha 202, boo, 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 boo. And so she kind of looks like she would be the Neesha almost in a 1B, but she ain't. This is Latisha, which I grew to love, and I love it. This is great for work as well. But anyway, that's not why y'all here. That's not why we're here. I got Neesha 202 in the color DRFF2 Butterscotch, and so I'm going to hold her up. I've had her for a minute. Ain't warned. She is blonde, bleach blonde. But one thing I like about my blonde wigs is I like them to have the dark roots. For me, that's probably the secret to, and I'm not saying, look, if you want to wear a platinum blonde, I watched the episode of Moesha last night, and Lil' Kim had a platinum blonde ponytail, and her hair was dyed blonde, platinum blonde, and I was looking at it like, oh, I would rock that to death. But I think especially when you're talking about synthetic wigs, one of the best things for me to make them look, now natural is not the word that I want to use, but one way to make it look more appealing and more natural-esque, natural-like, similar to naturality, is having a dark root. So I really, really love that about the Neesha 202 in this particular color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, put that on, so you can see what it looks like straight out the back. So here we go. I really like coming back on here looking crazy. But you can see this color. She is blonde for real. I adore. So some of the specs for this wig, again, for Neesha 202, it is the HD transparent lace. I really am not feeling that transparent lace. It's just be looking ashy on me. I'm a dark-skinned girl. It's not working. The only reason you see a little color in this lace is because that's my makeup when I was pulling this lace over my head. So that means I'm going to have to put a little bit of concealer in this part. But other than that, I am feeling her. So let me go ahead and just not even waste any more of your time. Cut this lace off. Be right back. Okay, so yes. Let me just give you a minute to bask. I feel like I need a martini. You want that shaken and stirred. 007, 2020. Okay, sorry. Y'all, I love it. I love it. And let me tell you why I love it so much. My favorite thing about the Neeshas, if you got old school Neesha or very first Neesha, I remember when I got it because I love a yaki textured wig. If you get the original Neesha, which they still sell and they've tamed down a bit, but when I first got her a few years ago, Neesha is big blowout, like watch out now hair. And I love her. And all these different iterations of Neesha are so similar. I struggle with that. In terms of that texture, they don't require a lot of work. That's what I love about it. And that's the kind of wig I want. I don't want a wig where I have to put in all of this work. Like I was telling you about with Latisha, I don't mind if I'm like, well, this style doesn't work for me. This length doesn't work for me. So I need to cut it a little bit and make a few alterations. But when you have to do so much, I gotta dye it, fry it, lay it to the side, pluck it, bleach it. You're probably never gonna see videos like that on my channel because I don't want to do, if I wanted to do all that work, I would just do that to my own hair. I don't want to. So what I love about Neesha wigs is that they're already ready already. That's it. I will say, I'm really loving this color. The HD lace, I think I've said it before, not a fan because it's just ashy to me. It just does not look good. So, and I actually did something different. I usually put concealer in the part like an LA girl, or I'll put some of my pressed powder from Ben Nye in like chestnut or my loose powder. But this time I use foundation, and I use my Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation in the color Togo, which is my favorite. It's what I'm wearing here. It blends in the most with my skin. It is, and I have a few different colors, but I use Togo. Now, foundation in general, a little bit goes a long way. With this, a little bit goes to the moon. So I put just a dab, and then I thought, oh, that's even too much. So I put it on my hand, and I use my beauty blender to put it on the edge and even in the concealer part on the inside of the wig. And then I use a brush to put a little bit of it, that remainder, literally a dot, did all of that in the concealer part. I don't have on a stocking cap. I have on a wig grip, and it has like, the wig grip actually has a lace part in it as well. And so that's over that. It's also kind of like has that ashy lace look. I should change that so that my lace on my wig grip is different. But I love it. I love this color, and it is very blonde. Usually, like I said, I usually get them in that DRFF Sunkissed Brown. And actually what I didn't realize when I showed you the stock card is that's the color. So I wore her to death, but I had that one. And so I really love this. I think it's the Sienna copper one. I love that. I might have to cop her in that color as well. So this is very different blonde for me without those different variations of browns and everything to kind of make this less of a stark contrast, but I love it. I absolutely love it. So really quick, Neesha Soft and Natural from Outre, safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, but why would you? But people be having reasons to do the things they do that I don't know, and it ain't got nothing to do with me. But should you, I mean, sometimes you want to like put, if you have one of those hot combs, because you want to lay this down a little bit, or use your wand curl. Words are not my friend today. Use your wand curler to do something like that. Okay, cool, whatever. Do that pre-plucked HD lace. So I do like that. Is she big head friendly? Probably. I decided that I really don't have a big head. I have a gargantuan head, right? Because I ordered a canvas block that actually should get here today, and I measured my head. And when I tell you I measured my head 7 times because I had to. I was like, does that really say 23.5 inches? And when people think big head, they think like 22. I'm like, oh, okay, I got a gargantuan head. And I also don't like to leave, this has adjustable straps in the back. It does have combs, which I'm not really using. They're right here. They're actually in pretty okay places. Outre does good with their comb placement, unlike some people I ain't gonna mention in this video that do weird comb placement. But I'm not using them because my wig grip is keeping everything. I don't like putting my adjustable straps, even though my head is huge, to the last one, because I don't want to feel like when a wind goes by, my wig will go with it. So I would say it's not super gargantuan head friendly, only because the ear tabs don't go all the way down. But with this, I'm not wearing her back. I'm not gonna do any of that. I mean, and even still, if I got my sideburns together, which is my own issue, I probably could do something loose, but I wouldn't. This is what I want to see. I feel like in the spinoff of Baywatch, Pamela Anderson will find out that she has a long lost Black sister, and it'll be me. And I'll be like, duh. This is me, right? Hi, Pam. Oh, what was her name on the show? Hey, girl, I'm your long lost sister. Let's run sexily down the beach together. That's what this hair is giving. I love it. I feel like there was something. Oh, duh. Y'all want to know where I got it from? Where I get most of my wigs from? I got it from Wig Types. Wig Types sells this wig for $29.94, which I always love. And shout out to Wig Types. Y'all be doing it because y'all make me want to buy it as opposed to other places, because I'm like, ooh, it was $29.99 on that site. Wig Types sell it for $29.94. Not looking at what shipping and none of that. Y'all do that Target kind of pricing. That's, shout out to y'all, because that's what happens in Target. You be like, oh, it ends in a 4. That's better than 9. I'm getting a deal. So head over to Wig Types or wherever you get your wigs. I bought this wig with my own coins, not sponsored by Wig Types or anything like that, but I shout out to them for that marketing. And they always get things. They do same day shipping. They get it out. So I really enjoy getting my wigs from them, because I know if I buy it in a week, I will get it that same week. If you guys have any questions about this look, please feel free to let me know. I would love to be able to talk to you about this wig. So yeah, thanks. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe and like. That's it, guys. It's really simple. You gotta just subscribe and like. And if you want, share. That would be even great. I really look forward to sharing all of these reviews and tutorials. I have a lot of fun things coming up soon, so I'm really excited. If you want, you can follow me on all the social medias at thedrenee, on Facebook, on Instagram, and Twitter. Bye.